So we got this one, and we moved to this one, and oh my word. That is a piston right there. And it is just jammed in there. All right, guys, so here we are digging into the motor once again. There's a lot of stuff that I want to see on this thing and how it did. Let's see what we got here. So probably the first thing I'm gonna do here is take the crank pulley off, and then I will start unbolting some of the other things, and then we're gonna unbolt this front cover and take the front cover off the engine, and then we'll take all the timing components off, and we'll be ready to start taking the cylinder heads off and the camshafts and everything else. So, and because I really want to get down into the deep parts of this motor, see what those pistons that did not blow up, I want to see what those look like, and just see the overall current condition of this motor. All right, guys, so I've got a lot of stuff taken off here, a lot of the bolts taken out of the front cover, but unfortunately the tool that I had to pull this off, basically that puller right there, it broke. So now I can't get this off. I'm contemplating just grinding it off, but we'll see. But for now, I'm just gonna work on getting all the bolts out of here. And I'm just right now taking out the oil pump. And as you can see, it is very messed up right there. There we go. So something just fell. I think it was this, which is another piece of broken oil pump. All right, let's take a better look here. And there's the big old crack right there. Basically, there's another crack right there, all the way around. All right, so I kind of wiped it down because I wanted you guys to see how clean your engine should be at 96,000 miles. I keep saying 98,000 miles. I don't know what's wrong with me. At 96,000 miles, as you can see, a lot of the nastiness that you see, like right there, is just nasty oil that it's just surface. If I just wipe it off, as you can see, completely gone. So this engine obviously was extremely clean at 96,000 miles. Very impressed. That's very clean. That goes in the trash. So I just pulled one of these VCT solenoids out, and as you can see, there's a little bit of metal shavings sitting right there. All right, so I went ahead and took this off so we could take a look at the wear marks where it touches the camshaft. All right, guys, there you go. Almost 100,000 miles. You can see there's a little mark there, but I don't feel any difference in depth there, so it doesn't feel like it messed up any depth. And who knows what that could be from. Seems like it's just over the parts where the holes are right there. That's the part that's making that little mark there. So as you guys can see, this is what changing your oil every 3,000 miles should look like. I mean, this motor looks as clean as it did when it was brand new. Here is one of the rocker arms. Looks pretty good. Well, guys, the 2.7 Ecoboost is ripped apart, and I'm gonna give you guys a little gander at the damage we have here. A little trip to Ganderville here. So as you can see, there's definitely some impact right there. A lot of this is very impacted right there. That valve is not sitting properly, because you can see right there. This one's pretty bad. That's kind of all chewed up right there. Pretty chewed up. Just looks really trashed in there. This one's okay. But as you can see, there's the back of the valves. Doesn't look too bad. All right, now let's go take a look at the other cylinder head. Okay, we have a good cylinder. Good cylinder. Although we do have, looks like it definitely sucked in a little bit of metal pieces. And then this one doesn't look as bad. But I will show you what we have going over here. So over here, we've got a good cylinder. And as you can see, this piston actually looks really good, honestly. It's just got a little bit of black on it. Nothing crazy. Yeah, looks really good. There are a bunch of metal pieces in here, as you can see right there, which isn't great. And then this one, there's a little bit of oil in there, some coolant, more metal pieces. But this cylinder also looks pretty good. Or I mean piston. This piston looks pretty good. There's definitely some like little pieces impacted it or something. I don't know if you can tell in the video. There we go, focused. So cylinder walls, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. Then we got one other cylinder over here. This one just had a bunch of water sitting in it. That's why it's all rusty. But as you can see, piston looks pretty good. There's some metal pieces in there for sure. Okay, so we got this one, and we move to this one, and oh my word. That is a piston right there. And it is just jammed in there. Now it is loose, so I'm gonna try. Let's see if I can pull it out. Okay, I did get it to come out. Here we go, guys. Wow. You can see the stamping right there from the factory. It's definitely a little beat up, and the back of it is just mangled. All right, so after we moved away from this one, we found the cylinder, we found the piston that was in there. Now let's move over here. And by golly, if there isn't two stinking pistons gone. Guys, this was a huge explosion. This motor blew up bad. You can see all the metal pieces just coated in there. And you can see broken off rods. This one, there's a little bit of piston right there. I think it's jammed right there. So it's not going to come out. Pretty interesting. There's only 3 good pistons left. That is wild. So that's all we have right now for the blown motor. I'm sure I'll do one more video showcasing the crankshaft and all the rods and everything. But then we'll probably be done with this series, and I'm going to get rid of this blown up motor. And I am going to save one of the good pistons. And of course, that beautiful specimen right here. But I'm going to save one of the good rods and pistons, and I'm going to probably put it on my desk. So, like I said, if you guys want pieces of this blown up motor, go and find the email in the description and send me an email, and I will send you pieces of this broken motor if you would like. That's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.